It looks like the Sonic Movie 3 marketing cycle has officially began, and I think the kid is getting shot. Maria Robotnik is going to get shot in Sonic Movie 3. I'm like 99% sure. Something bad's gonna happen, all right? It's crazy that Sonic fans on Twitter are like celebrating about this. You guys, Sonic fans, you guys are a messed up bunch of people, all right? Nah, I'm just kidding. But it's really cool that it looks like we're gonna see some really good, faithful source material storytelling. So very excited about that. We just got a casting list confirmed. We just got the official logo revealed. We know that Eggman is coming back. The pieces are starting to come together for this movie. So let's get into the news real quick. But before we do anything, make sure to subscribe to the channel with all notifications for daily Sonic uploads. Sometimes we do 2. Today, we did 2. I'll give you a second to do that. And let's get into the crazy news, man. This is going to be a wild day. I can't wait till this movie comes out, bro. So here it is, obviously, guys. The big Twitter post. You all thought I was gone, but I've just been underground. What you've seen from me is only a shadow of things to come. Look right here. I mean, my boy, I guess that's Eggman talking to us. As Eggman laughing, just, oh, the live and learn riff, it just sounds so good, bro. Don't know if it's possible, but Crush 40 themselves confirmed that that riff was live and learn. So if you guys look right here, he says, that song sounds familiar, doesn't it, with the winky face? So are they going to be in the movie? This isn't confirmation that they'll be in it, but maybe, listen, there's more of a shot that there was now than there was yesterday, is what I'll say about that. But let's get into the casting, because all the actors, they're tweeting it out. Everyone's excited. But here is the big article. Yeah, Idris Elba's tweeted it out. Agent Stone's back. We knew he was going to be in the movie. Tika Sumpter, Ben Schwartz. Everyone's tweeting about it. But look, Sonic the Hedgehog 3's cast will include the returning Jim Carrey along with Kristen Ritter and some others. Let's look into the article real quick, because this basically all but confirms that Maria is going to be in the movie. And listen, if there's Shadow and there's Maria, something bad is going to happen. It's going to be traumatic. Talked about this a lot. So here we go. It says, following the news that Jim Carrey will return as Dr. Robotnik, IGN can reveal that Sonic 3 will also see the additions of Kristen Ritter, Isla Brown, James Wolk, Sophia Pernis, Cristo Fernandez, and Jorma Tassone to its cast. While we still don't know yet who these newcomers will be playing, I think we know who at least one of them will be. We do know that they will join returning cast members Jim Carrey, Ben Schwartz, Agent Stone, Lee Major-Dub, I don't know how to say his name, Idris Elba, Colleen O'Shaughnessy, Tom Butler, James Marsden, and Tika Sumpter. Here's the cast members right here. So guys, this right here is definitely going to be Maria. I'm not sure. She looks like a young kid with blonde hair. Hello. Who is a young kid with blonde hair in the Sonic movies, especially one that features Shadow? Obviously, if I had to take a wild guess, the little blonde girl is obviously going to be Maria. Clearly, if you know Shadow the Hedgehog's backstory, you know that on the Space Colony Arc, Maria was shot and killed by the government, who was trying to shut down the research facility up in space. They look pretty similar, so I would imagine that she's going to be playing the role of Maria, and we're going to see the scene play out in the movie. And I'm really happy that they're going to reach back and go into that type of storytelling. It's hard to tell the story of Shadow the Hedgehog without telling the story of Space Colony Arc, Gerald Robotnik, and Maria. So it looks like it's all but confirmed that they should be tapping into this. We've seen some concept art of like what looks to be Gerald Robotnik or some type of corpse in the government research facility, so it looks like the movie's probably going to have just slightly more of a darker tone. Obviously, it's like a kid's movie or whatever. I think they're going to be able to tell a much better story this time. They have 2 movies under their belt. They know what Sonic fans like. They know what we don't like. I think they're going to do a lot better this time. Hopefully, the childish humor and the fart jokes and stuff like that, they just tone it down a little bit and tell something that Sonic fans of all ages can enjoy. You know what I mean? So I think we're set up really nicely, considering the fact that it looks like Maria might be playing a role in the movie. SA2, the movie, is definitely the ideal situation for something that I would want on the big screen. Sonic Movie 1 was not really much of a Sonic movie. Sonic Movie 2 jumped on top of that and they improved. They added the Master Emerald, they added the Chaos Emeralds, they added Super Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, they added, you know, some extra lore to make it truly feel like a Sonic movie. But Sonic Movie 3 is definitely gonna have to live up to that task, especially after seeing what the Mario movie was able to do. Yeah, I mean, I don't think Mario movie was better than the Sonic movies, but a lot of people appreciated the fact that it was really close to the source material in terms of like the game references, the Easter eggs, the music and stuff like that. I think stuff like that went a really long way in terms of promoting that movie and helping the marketing push, because a lot of people like that, you know what I'm saying? People like the fan service, they like the references, but also a plot like Sonic Adventure 2 is just something that's too good to pass up on. It looks like Maria's definitely been casted, and we're gonna see something like this, or at least something similar to this play out. I'm sure Paramount has their own vision for how they want the movie to go. You know, it's not gonna be a one-to-one recreation, but a story like this, man, seemed to be good enough to get Jim Carrey to return. As you may or may not recall, he said, I will not return unless I get a script that's really good. So I think they're cooking up with something good right now. But yeah, back to the article. So we have these actors and actresses right here. I don't know who's gonna play who. Kristen Ritter, I think she's a big actress. I don't really watch that much movies and stuff like that. but there's a lot of, you know, characters here. So one could wonder. I don't think they've revealed Shadow yet because a lot of people are saying it might be Hayden Christensen, the guy from Star Wars, the guy who plays Anakin Skywalker. So I don't think they've revealed Shadow yet, and I feel like if there was a really big name, like if like John Wick was in the cast or whatever, or whatever that guy's name is, Keanu Reeves, if he was in the cast, I'd be like, okay, he's obviously Shadow. But I don't think they revealed him just yet. I think obviously they're gonna have to save that for like a big giant reveal. So let's keep reading into this. So it says the new cast is led by Kristen Ritter, who previously starred as Jessica Jones in Marvel's Jessica Jones. Wow. Okay. Jane Margulies in Breaking Bad, and Chloe in Don't Trust the Bee blank blank blank. Can you guys let me know what that means? I don't know. In Apartment 23. As for who she plays in Sonic 3, there are rumors swirling that she may be the perfect candidate for Rouge the Bat. That's one thing I'd like to point out. We don't know. It's hard to tell the story of SA2 without Amy and without Rouge. I think it's totally possible. But the problem is, I think once you start introducing too many Sonic characters into the movie, as much as we want it to be a Sonic movie, I think too many characters might overwhelm the general audience. I don't know. You guys let me know what you guys think about that. But let's keep reading. More unclear as who the other actors will play. We do know that Wolk previously lent his voice to Superman in Harley Quinn and played Joe Keane in Watchmen. Pernus was in Jane the Virgin and The Young and Restless. Fernandez starred as Danny Rojas in Ted Lasso and voiced Wheeljack in Transformers Rise of the Beast. And Tassone voiced Spider-Man 67 in Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. And Pee Wee Herman in Weird Al Yankovic Story. Tassone is also a member of The Lonely Island and was the creator and writer of the Matt Gruber series and World Pop Star Never Stop Stopping. One of the biggest questions remaining is who voices Shadow the Hedgehog in the third film, but we'll have to wait and see if it's one of these new additions or something else. What is clear, however, is that Sonic the Hedgehog 3 will be speeding into movie theaters on December 20th, 2024. The biggest news of the day is obviously that Sonic Movie 3 was announced today. The marketing push has started, and we're starting to get a glimpse of what things can be. With all those extra actors and actresses added to the cast, I think the chances of getting another Anthro character like Amy or Rouge may have just risen a little bit. I'm kind of the mindset that I don't think it's going to happen, but I do think it just got a little bit more likely with all those additions, especially a lot of them have lent their talents to specifically voice acting. So with that being said, it looks a little bit more likely, and it looks like Sonic Adventure 2, the movie, just got a little bit more closer. It's going to be just that much closer to that being the case for what the movie is. There's also potential of Live and Learn to be in the movie. Like, I think we're in for peak right now, and I gotta say, I really want to see Super Sonic and Super Shadow at the end. I know that there's been some leaks about the movie out there. I haven't looked at them, so don't come at me and tell me. Don't spoil it in the comments, but man, SA2 the movie, this happens, it's gonna be fire, bro. I don't even know what else to say, man, but I'm super hyped about this movie. Let me know what you guys think about it down below. Let me know what these cast think. Like, if you think another character is gonna come, let me know. Join the discussion, guys. Got nothing else to say to you. Until I see you next time, peace out.